All right, and good morning, and welcome to the Rebel Express Show. It is March 16th, 2020, and obviously, we're not at school today. But I just want to take a moment to say I'm Chris Capoletti. If you haven't watched the Rebel Express Show, it's a student-run production. We run it every day at 8:59 while CRCS is closed. Cuba Rushford Central School is closed. I'm going to try to keep some normalcy and run the show. We're going to be getting information from some of my peers, my fellow teachers. Anything the district wants to put out, we can do it here. But it's just a light school news announcement, daily announcements that we run every day. So we're going to run it. It's going to be on YouTube. I'm going to share the link via Twitter, via email to staff and friends. And don't be afraid to reach out to me. So again, like I said, I'm the athletic director. I'm also a teacher tasked with technology and professional development. My Twitter is bang right here. We're going to put it in this little white box. It's at Diesel68. Diesel is purposely spelled wrong. It's a good funny story that goes with that. And you can also email me here, bang, at ccapoletti@mycrcs.org. All right, moving on. So I reached out to Mrs. Bickler, our school nurse, who is extremely knowledgeable in all things health. So we talked about some tips, just some basic tips for the coronavirus. Number one, don't go to work or visit family if you are sick. Okay? Or I should say, number one, wash your hands. I'm going to link a video to the CDC 2-minute hand washing video on my Twitter. Feel free, watch it. It's 2 minutes long. It talks about, do I use water? Do I use water and soap? Does it have to be antibacterial soap? What about hand sanitizer? It's 2 minutes. The CDC put it out. It's worth your time. And I'll link that on my Twitter also. So I just want to make sure I run down the list here. All right, number one, wash your hands. Two, don't go to work or visit family if you're not feeling well. Avoid crowds. If you're sick, call the doctor first. Avoid showing up at the medical office unannounced. And again, these are straight from the CDC. We're not trying to say anything that hasn't been said on the news all day long. I'm also going to put the hotline, the coronavirus hotline. I'm also going to put here. I'm going to put the Allegheny County crisis line here. I'm going to put the Cattaraugus County crisis number here. All right, so those phone numbers are here. We want the CRCS family, the Rebel Nation. We talk about the Rebel Nation in athletics and school. Well, we're still here, and we want to keep providing information to our family, friends, our students, their parents. We're here for you. We may be home, but we're still here. All right, social distancing. What is it? Wendy Butler, the superintendent of Belfast, right up the road, put this out this morning on Twitter. I want to give credit to a lot of people. My daily announcements are accumulation of dozens of people. So, Wendy put this out this morning. What is social distancing? Take a walk, go for a hike, do some yard work, clean out your closet, read a good book, listen to music, cook a meal. Board games, family game night, go for a drive. Obviously, you need a driver's license to go for a drive. Group video chat, stream a favorite show, check on a friend, check on an elderly neighbor. Obviously, we want to 6 feet apart, all right? And remember, you want to exercise your brain. We want to write a little every day. We want to read a little every day. We want to go outside and get a little sunshine every day if the sun is out. So you want to exercise your body, exercise your mind. We don't want to sit stagnant, stare at a screen. I do love my screen time, but I also you have to exercise. You'll feel better, all right? Your social, emotional well-being is important to us, all right? We're here for you during this time. So something very important we're going to give more detailed information tomorrow about, but on Wednesday, this Wednesday, March 18th, at the Cuba Rushford Elementary, we're going to be giving out food for students. Wednesday will be Wednesday's lunch and Thursday's breakfast. So you're going to get a bag with Wednesday's lunch and Thursday's breakfast. The times are going to be 11 to 1 p.m. at the Cuba Rushford Elementary. We're going to give a lot more information tomorrow. I just talked to Mr. Leva on the phone. He's working out the details. And again, that's what we know right now, and we'll let you know. But Food Wednesday, this is going to be really important. Again, we're not just here to, make sure we do our homework. We're here. Let's take care of us first. Hey, tweet of the day. Boom. All right, tweet of the day. Thank you, Miss Neubauer. Let's follow Miss Neubauer on Twitter. As a historian, I cannot help but think the most important task we could be doing right now for our future selves is record this. My students know I love a good document analysis. So I am setting a goal to write each day. Who will join me? I love that idea. I want to write a little bit. I don't know if I'm going to do it on my iPad or my iPhone, maybe in the Notes app, just write a little bit, or just write it out, get a little journal out and just write every day, pen and paper. Just write down your thoughts. It's healthy. All right. Thank you, Cuba Rushford Ag Department, Mrs. Santangelo. All right, keep calm and help this baby goat. So what's this name of this baby goat? She didn't have an easy entrance into the world yesterday, but mom and both baby girls are doing terrific. Mrs. Santangelo, how's Bo? That's what we really want to know. All right, but let's help her name that, and that's Cuba Rushford Ag Program. And also, thank you, Miss Ralston. Miss Ralston is a great source of information. Make sure you follow her on Twitter. Sadly, this was last night, there are 2 confirmed cases of COVID-19 in Allegheny County. Cuba Rushford, as you know, is shut down Monday and Tuesday this week. So that's really important. Make sure that conversations will not be canceled. Relationships will not be canceled. Where I'm not going to go into a little shell. I may have to be home. I may have to practice social distancing, but we're still here for you. All right? Songs aren't canceled. Reading, self-care, hope. All right? There's lots of good stuff out there. And I'm just moving on. All right, Mrs. Ross, our middle high school librarian, I talked to her this morning. I'm like, hey, what are some good books? And she was like, hey, I want to, the Cuba library is closed. I don't know how long it will be closed, but I know it was closed. I saw something on Facebook that the Cuba library did close. The Sora app, if you have access to the internet, the Sora app on your iPad, that's SORA, the Sora app where you can get books and audiobooks free. 2-week lending period. I should probably pull up my notes and try to remember it. Thank you, Mrs. Ross. You can reach out to me on my email or text me or tweet at me if you want some help with that and login information, username, ID, password, stuff like that. Thank you, Mrs. Ross, and you can follow her at CRCS Library. All right. I'm going to end with this nice little display. I saw this on Twitter this morning. Here's your assignment. Be with your family. Help each other out. Stay safe. Read something. Write something. Do some exercise. Know that it is okay to be scared, worried, anxious, whatever. Know the adults in your life care about you. Rebel Nation, we are here for you. Please reach out if you have anything that I can help with. Athletics, we're paused. Obviously, school is closed, athletics are closed. I haven't heard anything about the cancellation of the spring season. That could change in 5 minutes, or I'll see you on April 20th or April 12th or whenever we get back to school. But know that the Rebel Express show is going to air every day. I'll give you updated information. I'd say baseball players, get out there and throw a ball up in the air a little bit to yourselves. Softball players, track, get out there and exercise, people. Tennis players, golfers, practice social distancing, but that doesn't mean you have to, hide in a room with the lights off. We can still be active, exercise your mind, exercise your body, and know that we care for you. All right, Rebel Nation, I'll see you tomorrow, right around 10 a.m., maybe 11 a.m. I know it's 9:50 right now, and then I got to edit this out and put it out, so it might be 11. So in the a.m. every morning, you're still going to get the Rebel Express show. Take care.